Alright guys, well we're making a Piña Colada then, okay? So, you know what, actually, I just tried recording this vid and it failed, so we're gonna do it all over again, I guess, guys. I had to just drink a whole Piña Colada, man. I think I'm gonna be sick, dude. Yeah, so don't start off making a Piña Colada by drinking like 16 ounces of it, right? Because I made it too big, man. Alright, so, you know, you have your empty blender here, right, you know? And by the way, I do have some fresh fruit, right? And you know, I suppose if you haven't seen the other vid, make sure that you know if you ever have a can like this, you just use your shaker to open it up. It's faster, it's easier, and you can get good at it, right? You just slide it in, it's open, right? And then so you know, with this fresh fruit pineapple, you know, obviously you're concentrating on the juice, right? But I do have some actual fruits in here, so I'm gonna just I don't know, pop a couple in, right? You know, by the way, I have put in a total with the juice maybe like 5 to 6 ounces. Okay, guys, and then here's a can of Coco Lopez. So. Same deal, you know, just use your shaker to open it every time, right? You don't want to waste your time using your hands to open something, especially if it's slippery. Maybe there's actually a little block of ice on there. I mean, it happens all the time, especially if you leave some Red Bulls down in your well. So, you know, but this is just a half a can of Coco. I would say go half, you know, for a good Piña Colada, just use it the entire half, you know. I don't know. I suppose you could maybe go for 1/3, but, yeah, that'd actually not be bad. I do tend to make these a little bit big. So yeah, I mean, you can see here that I have about 9 ounces, you know, maybe of just the, you know, some juice, some fresh fruit, and then, you know, a little bit of, you know, Coco Lopez, right? 9 to 10 ounces. And then at this point, you maybe would add a shot, okay? So just 1 and 2 and 3, but this is a virgin. We're actually going to maybe put some protein powder in now. So, you know, honestly, I mean, do not, you know, right? But I mean, I'm doing it because, you know, I'm not really drinking. I have an open beer here. I guess I feel like I have to drink it because I just used it for a YouTube bit, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna add some protein powder in, man. I mean, and honestly, you're not even gonna taste it because this is like kind of like the white protein powder. I can show you. It's really good. It has like all sorts of vitamins and minerals and stuff. What's this one called? Pro Series? Muscle Milk. Yeah, yeah. So, it's so good for you, man. It has all this stuff. So yeah, putting that beer aside, dude, I am gonna be sick. Oh my goodness, I had to drink that whole last Piña Colada. I can't waste that. So, yeah, and then we're just gonna fill it up with like 6 to 7 ounces of ice. You know, and you know, this should be a decently sized Piña Colada, which frozen drinks should be a little bit larger, maybe 14 ounces. I mean, it depends, you know, on the glasses you get. So yeah, I just put in like 1.5 cups of ice, at least. Well, yeah, that was at least 1.5 cups right there. We're gonna blend it up. Alright guys, and I blended it, okay, and I blended it 4 times and I let it stop all the way, okay, and this is about a 14-ounce glass, and guess what, guys,